because they've got to strike the other way when it comes to playing on Thanksgiving Day. They've lost their last 7. And Jared will tell you, that's the
This is gonna be a good one, ladies and gentlemen.
Announcer Chris Fritching to set up the national anthem.
Let me get myself set up early here as they're doing the national anthem, which I actually do have to lower. What's going on, Loyal? Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, man. Perfect time to get these setups going. Game hasn't completely started yet, so I get to get in 2, maybe 3 minutes before they start. This should be a good one. Sorry, just doing my usual setup. Perfect time to do it anyway, so. Whew. Hope some of you guys are doing well today. It being Thanksgiving Day. It's only like what? It's 12:30, but we're kind of used to this. All right. I think I should be good unless anything else comes up, which we'll have to see. Hell, I hope I can do this live stream in its entirety. It being Thanksgiving, I don't even know if I'm going to be here the entire time. That's what makes it a bit difficult. But, hey, as long as I'm here, we're going to try to run it however we try to run it. So what is going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Thanksgiving to all. To be honest, Lions haven't played a real Super Bowl contending team yet. I'm going to take a look at the Lions schedule and see who they've played. Let's see, on the season, Cardinals, Seahawks, Cowboys, Vikings, Titans, Packers, Texans, Jaguars. That's a fair assessment. Who would you consider a Super Bowl contending team? Like, what are the Super Bowl contending teams to you? Like, if you had a list, what would be your Super Bowl contending teams? Because, I mean, if we're going to talk about that, we do have to be fair in terms of how many are actually considered Super Bowl contending teams. Ravens, Chiefs, Bills. I can't put the Ravens in that conversation. The defense has not been good for much of the season, and just because you've done well over the last 2 weeks does not mean you deserve to be considered a Super Bowl contending team. They have the roster and the talent to get to the Super Bowl, but what you put on the field is what you put. They've been one of the worst defenses in the National Football League. I cannot give you that title of saying the Ravens are a Super Bowl contending team. They are a legit playoff team and a team that could go to distance, but you have to be consistent on both sides of the ball. This is what we talked about. We said this for years. Hell, we talked about this last year when the team was trying to figure out what they wanted to be. They showed that consistency towards the end of the year and became that Super Bowl contending team. In fact, they were one of the favorites, if not the favorites, to get to the Super Bowl and win it all. There's work that still needs to be done with the Ravens before I can sit back and do it. I need consistency. I need consistency from the Ravens. I've always been very clear and consistent with that take. I need consistency from the Ravens defensively. Offensively, we've had the consistency. Offensively, we've had the consistency. Defensively, we have not. So until the defense can be more consistent, I don't think we should put the Ravens there just because we're Ravens fans and we want to be, show that level of bias. Lamar is having a great year. The offense is having a great year. I just need to see consistency within the defense. So if we're going to sit back and say the Chiefs and the Bills are the Super Bowl contending teams, fine. In the AFC, those are the only two Super Bowl contending teams. In the NFC, if you want to say Philadelphia, cool. The other team would have to be Detroit. So right now, if we're going to make an argument for teams that look like they could go and win the Super Bowl today, Detroit, Philadelphia, Buffalo, and Kansas City. That's 4. You could take that next step where the Ravens would be. If the Ravens show consistency, then it's different. This game against Philly is a huge test. If Baltimore shows up offensively and defensively in this game against the Eagles, then we can have a little bit more of a conversation about where they should be ranked. But I need consistency before I can give the Ravens that type of credit, because the defense has not been there, which is why I've said with this defense they're a first round exit. But anyway, we've got a game here. We've got the Lions. We've got the Bears. It's Thanksgiving Day. The Lions have lost 7 straight Thanksgiving games, so we'll have to see how this goes. I didn't think you would stream. I wasn't expecting to stream now. I was hopeful that I would actually stream the Thursday night game. I was trying to see if I could stream the Dolphins-Packers game, but it's Thanksgiving, and on Thanksgiving anything can happen, so I'm not really going to be available. Obviously, it's Thanksgiving. I was hopeful I would, but nah, I won't be available tonight because it's Thanksgiving. So because of that, I decided, let me do another game. And the 12:30 game is perfect because no one's starting Thanksgiving just yet at 12:30. I don't start till like 4 or 5. So this is the perfect time to do it. And no one wants to watch the Cowboys-Giants game. So Detroit gets the ball first. I believe the Bears won the toss, elected to defer. And Jared Goff in the offense on the field. 1st and 10 here for the Detroit Lions at their own 30-yard line. Goff hands the ball. It starts by giving the ball to Montgomery, and Montgomery takes it for first down. Pick up about 10, maybe 11. First down, Lions. I don't know. My Thanksgiving starts at like 3. I mean, usually it's around 4. 4 is usually the earliest most people would start. But hey, some people may start earlier than that. Usually it's 4 o'clock. 1st and 10 here for the Lions. They're going to do the same thing. Hand the ball off once again. And this time, the Bears. Oh, he got off a tackle. But no, they're going to stop him at the line of scrimmage. But he still gets some push. Montgomery still finds a way to get himself about 2 yards. 2nd down coming up here for the Lions. What up, Real? Happy Thanksgiving. What's up, Corey? I think only the Eagles are Super Bowl contenders in the NFC. I would disagree. I would say both the Eagles and Lions. Because if you want to sit back and say their competition hasn't been the best, well, they've been destroying their competition. Which, if you're wrecking your competition and you haven't really shown levels of really low aspects, then I feel like you deserve to have that type of credit. You're not going to go up against the best teams in the National Football League every week. 2nd and 9, they're going to run it again, and they're going to pick up good yardage there. Probably about 5 yards. 3rd down coming up here. Detroit's been destroying teams. Now, granted, we'll see. We'll see. When it comes to some of their games down the stretch, especially that game against Buffalo, we'll have a real indication of what the Lions really are about. But I feel for right now, because you're 10-1, and it's not like last year where the Eagles were 10-1 by the skin of their teeth, the Lions have been destroying teams. So I feel like you got to get credit for doing that. 3rd down and 4 here. Goff takes a snap. Looks down the middle of the field. Nothing's there. Pressure's coming. He's going to fire. It's going to be caught. And a first down. He's going to get it to Williams. Williams going to pick up the first down. He was a yard behind the line of scrimmage, and that's a fight to get 2 more yards because the defender wrapped him up, and it was close to being short, but he was able to bully his way to pick up the first down. First down and 10 here for Detroit. Play action here. Goff gonna fire downfield. Found the man. There's St. Brown. St. Brown, first down, Lions. Big test for the Ravens coming up. Yep. Gonna go with the Bears on upset alert. Whoa. Did he get that second foot down? There's the right. And yeah, he got it. He got both feet down. Got both feet down. It'd be so funny if the Bears finally get a franchise quarterback and then waste it. In the past, the Bears defense has carried the quarterback. It's kind of been how Detroit's operated over the last entirety of their franchise. Because they never had a quick pass here. Get it to Laporta. He picks up about 2. Second down coming up here for the Lions. They've never had a franchise quarterback in the history of the Bears. Because I'm thinking like at 40, 50. No. They've never had a franchise quarterback. They've had a lot of talented quarterbacks, but they've never had a franchise quarterback. The guy that's technically not, I mean, arguably from a talent perspective because of what he was capable of from just in terms of throwing the football. Their technical best quarterback in franchise history, unfortunately, may be Jay Cutler. And it's disgusting to say. He took them to an NFC title game. They have not come close since. 2nd and 8, they're going to run the football here, going to pick up maybe a yard, 3rd down coming up here. Do you think Michael Pierce will be playing on Sunday? I don't know. He just got back. His first practice. I don't know. So I can't. I don't know if I can give you a full assessment on that. I hope he's playing. I hope both he and Roquan is playing because we need both of them against Saquon Barkley. But I don't know. 3rd down and 7. Goff's going to take the snap, looking towards his right. He's going to fire it, and it's going to be caught again. Another first down here. Once again, Williams picking up another first down. Bears trying to make a stop here, but not really doing much here. I remember you had a rant about Jay Cutler a year ago. It wasn't a year ago. It was like 4 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago. I have not made a rant about Jay Cutler a year ago. That was a few years back though. Oh, some trickery? Nah, I kind of get dropped. Just get out of bounds. Get out of bounds before they force you to fumble the ball. Get out of bounds before they force you to fumble the ball. They tried to pull a trick play there. Nope. Didn't work. They tried to come up with something creative here. Nobody was open. But it is funny. Dan Campbell has shown he is perfectly fine cooking up some trick plays. The Lions have been doing it all season. They're not going to stop now. Don't you just love the Lions and their creativity? Oh, yeah, the creativity is fun. But, you know, I think you got to do it in moderation because sometimes defenses are just going to... It's fun to see. It's cool to see. It's creative. But you got to do it in moderation. Thankfully, the Lions do. The Lions do this in moderation. Here we go, 2nd down here. Nice run by Montgomery. Picks up 9 yards. 3rd down coming up here. Or maybe 10 yards. 3rd down coming up here. Why are the Lions so cute or trying to get so cute? I mean, they've been doing this all season. It's part of what they do offensively. They're able to do that because it works within. It works well within what they want to do. Bears defense, and Bears defense is the only reason they've been in these games. Have you seen how their offense is played? Their defense is not going to stop everybody every single week. You're going up against the #1 scoring offense in the National Football League. You're not going to make a stop every single drive. If the defense gives up 50 points today, we can talk about it. But they're not going to make a stop every drive. 3rd down here, another completion, another first down. Montgomery gets the catch. You just realized Montgomery had knuckle sneakers. Ah, man. Dude, Gibbs and Montgomery walked into the arena with a Sonic and Knuckles, like, mascots behind them. They are embracing this. In the last 2 seasons, Jared Goff has not thrown a single interception in the red zone. 28 passing touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He also has 192 straight red zone passes attempt without an interception. Longest active streak in the NFL. I hate when they show this because it makes me scared that a pick's gonna happen. Like you say this hasn't happened and all this other stuff, and then boom, turnover happens. It's like clockwork. It's like clockwork. This guy has not turned the ball over in this many carries, or this guy has not thrown a pick in this many pass attempts. Next thing you know, bam, turnover. I hate it. I hate it. The Chicago Bears have allowed one opening drive touchdown this season, or in the last 20 games. That was Week 11 versus Green Bay. Will they allow another one here against the Detroit Lions? Or will the Bears defense be able to make a stop and force a field goal? Here we go, 2nd and 9. Goff under center here. He's gonna hand the ball. Oh, play fake! Play fake! He's got a man open! Oh, it's nearly picked! It's nearly picked! Gordon had it in his hands. Incomplete. Nearly intercepted by Goff. Sorry, not by Goff. By Gordon. Goff was nearly intercepted by Gordon. He was going for St. Brown. Oh, that's got to be a penalty. That has got to be a penalty. But they're going to let them be physical. It's all good. Gordon had a chance to pick him off. He had a chance to pick him off, just couldn't get it there. First incompletion for Goff nearly cost them with an interception at the goal line. He's got to be careful. Empty backfield here on 3rd and 9. Goff takes a snap. Goff looking. Goff's got time. He's going to float it to the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Too high. Could not find St. Brown. I'm sorry. Could not find Patrick. They're going to have to settle for 3. The Bears defense has given up 1. I repeat, 1 opening drive touchdown in the last 20 games. They will not be giving up an opening drive touchdown here. Incomplete. Lions will have to take a field goal. Jake Bates is 16 of 16 on field goals this year. He has not missed a single field goal. Kick is up. And it is good, and he will continue to be perfect on the season. Lions take an early 3-0 lead in this game. Chicago's offense getting ready to come on the field.
Hey, Chris, why are you bicep curling a tree?
I call tricep curls, Molly. I gotta get in shape because Target's Black Friday sale is on now with everything from trees to beats to Barbies. I gotta get these presents delivered all the way around the store. Quick, take a picture.
Hey, Meta, take a picture. Whoa.
What, hit the spruce?
I do.
Whoa.
Get up to 50% off tech, toys, and more. Only at Target.
It's the most wonderful time with the kids jingle. Be a good cheer. It's the most
Whether your phone's broken or old, we've got you. With Verizon, trade in any phone, any condition. And for a limited time, get iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence. Get 4 on us on any unlimited plan. Only on Verizon. It's that time of year.
How did somebody find this? What do you think of the Vikings signing Daniel Jones? You can never have too many backups. Daniel Jones is a good backup for Sam Darnold right now, and if anything happens, you know Daniel Jones can come in and at least be salvageable or serviceable for the most part. He wanted to go to a place that was a playoff contender and had an environment that worked for him, and with the head coach they have there, he has a relationship with that head coach, so it works for Daniel Jones. I don't think it changes anything for the Vikings. Sam Darnold is going to be the starter, and whatever happens is whatever happens. You know, this is not a year they expected to compete for a title. They're just going to enjoy the ride. I compare this year to 2017. It feels like, I don't know if they're going to get that far like the NFC title game, but it just feels like it's one of those situations where they had like, who did they have? It wasn't, no. Case Keenum. It was Case Keenum as quarterback in 2017. Nobody expected anything out of 2017 Vikings, and all of a sudden they got to the NFC title game. It feels like that type of situation. I don't think the Vikings are going to get to the NFC title game, but it just feels like a year that no one expected anything because of how things started turned into a magical year, and they're just going to enjoy the ride. No one believes the Vikings are going to win the Super Bowl. I don't think that team is good enough. I'm sorry, not that team. I don't think the quarterback would be consistent enough come playoff time to help them win. Not to mention, I think there's just better teams in the conference itself. But again, the Vikings at the end of the day just needed somebody to come in and take over while JJ recovered from his injury. So whatever happens this year is just gravy for the Vikings. You know, maybe they keep Sam Darnold, maybe they don't. Sam Darnold at the end of the day could potentially leave and go get a contract somewhere. I don't know. This is just a prove-it year for Sam Darnold, and I think he's done a good job. Yeah, Slinging Sam is going to lock in and become Brady. I'm sure he's going to. They're not beating Detroit, nor are they beating Philadelphia in the playoffs. But, hey, Who knows? And with the way the Vikings are, I'm not kidding. They could easily be upset in the first round by one of these wildcard teams. It's happened too many times with the Vikings to surprise anybody. Vikings had one of the best defenses in 2017. Yeah, I remember. We faced off against that defense in 2017. And we had a shot to beat that team, man. But 2017 was so nasty for the Ravens. Frustrating games that they should have been able to win. Or had a shot to win and just didn't do it. Anyway here. First down and 10. I'll talk about this a little later. First down and 10 for the Bears. Caleb Williams under center here for the first snap of the game. Play action here. Caleb just going to fire it across the middle of the field. It is caught. It's caught by Swift. Swift picks up about 7 yards. Second down coming up here for the Bears. Caleb has thrown for 2,356 yards, the most by a rookie in Bears history. He also has the most touchdown passes by a rookie in Bears history. The Bears are really a sad franchise, man. My God. Just be happy they won in 85, because it could be worse. It could very well be worse. They've never had a good quarterback or had a legitimate franchise guy. They've tried, but they don't know how to develop teams or develop quarterbacks. My God, man, you got to make the change quickly. The time's coming off. Here we go. They get it off just before the snap. He's going to hand it off to Swift, and Swift's going to be dropped immediately. The crowd is getting involved early on, and it's making it difficult for Caleb to try to make some adjustments here. They had to get that off quick because the play clock was running down. And it didn't matter there. They got smoked immediately. 3 defenders got right behind the line of scrimmage and just dropped Swift. He gained nothing on that. Third down coming up here for the Bears. They were 6 of 17 on third down last week versus Minnesota. Can they complete their first third down here? Third down and 5. There's a lot of defenders at the line of scrimmage. They might send 5. They're going to blitz. Caleb fires downfield. Oh! He was looking for DJ Moore. They collided, and DJ Moore is on the ground, and he is hurt. The free safety, Joseph, came in. That pass would have been completed because it was right in the hands of Moore. But Joseph just came in and just wailed DJ Moore. And now DJ Moore is down on the ground, and he is hurt. He took a shot. That wasn't a bad pass by, that wasn't a bad pass there by Caleb, but it was a little late, which gave the free safety time to get to DJ Moore. DJ Moore's fine now, probably just got the wind knocked out of him. Punts there, and it's going to be, caught and then thrown out of bounds around the 9-yard line. So that's where the Lions will start for their second drive. Opening drive for the Bears didn't exactly work out the way you wanted it to. Sam Darnold's been so conservative because if he's aggressive, he's going to throw picks. Let him be conservative. It's helping you win football games. Yeah, that was somewhat of a hospital pass, but you got to give credit to the free safety. If you actually look at how Sam Darnold's played this year, it's actually been it's probably, honestly, I want to see compared to all his previous years. This has to be the best year of his career. It is. By far, this is the best season of his career. Sam Darnold's showing that he's not an elite quarterback. He's not somebody that can carry a team. But Sam Darnold is showcasing that if you give him talent, good coaching, and a good culture, you can win with this guy. Now, again, he's still Sam Darnold, so he's still going to make some mistakes. You watch him. You look at the stats so far on the season. Sam Darnold on the season doing a good job with the ball. Easily the best season of his career. Completing 67, nearly 68% of his passes for 2,717 yards, 21 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, a passer rating of 101, and a QBR of 59. Honestly, this is the best year of his career by far. This is also the most touchdowns he's ever thrown. His best year prior to this was 2019 when he threw 19 touchdowns and 13 interceptions, had a passer rating of 84 and a QBR of 45. He's not been good past that. This is easily the best season of his career. Sam Darnold is showcasing that he can help a team. Not help a team. He can, if you give him the right talent, he could be a good quarterback. He's probably around that aspects of probably maybe a tier below or right there, depending on how you feel of it. He's one of those Kirk Cousins guys. He's a Kirk Cousins type player. His ceiling is Kirk Cousins. His ceiling is Kirk Cousins, which isn't bad. That's a good quarterback that can help you win games, but you're just not going to win a Super Bowl with that guy unless you have the perfect team around him, which technically the Vikings do have a team like that, but I don't know if you can expect them to just beat somebody like Detroit or Philadelphia in the playoffs. Saquon and Derek, 400 yards ahead of everyone else. Yes, they are. What's going on, Attitude? Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. And yeah, Justin Jefferson, I mean, being great definitely helps. But it's not even just Justin Jefferson. There's also Jordan Addison. Jefferson and Addison have been killing it. Imagine Lamar having Justin Jefferson. You can imagine a lot of superstar players having other superstar players. We know it'd be magical, but, you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I mean, the Ravens aren't really in this position where the weapons aren't working out. Bateman and Flowers have been great this year, so... Flowers is still on pace to getting 1,000 yards receiving, and Bateman is on pace to get around 800, and both of them will have a lot of touchdowns. Play action here. Goff, down the middle of the field. It is caught. Oh, he fumbled it. They're going to call it incomplete. They're going to call it incomplete. Are they going to call this incomplete? Because he caught it, the ball got knocked out, and it was recovered by the Chicago Bears. But they're going to take a look at this. Is it enough to rule it a catch? I think that's going to be incomplete because he caught it, and then the ball got knocked out. Incomplete pass. Yep. The ball got caught and then immediately knocked out of his hands. So there's no way. He did not have enough time to do any sort of football move. Catch. 1, 2, bam. Nope. That is not enough. He needs at least 3 steps for it to count as a football play. That is not enough. Incomplete pass here. If he would have got one more foot down when and turned and then the ball got knocked out, it's a fumble. Other than that, incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 here for the Lions. Think the Niners are cooked this season? Let me take a look at the Niners' schedule before I sit back and say something like that. Well, they got the Bills. They've got the Bills on Sunday night, so Chicago's going to challenge it for no reason because you're not going to win that. What is he doing? Why is he challenging that? You're not going to win that one. You're not going to win that one. He didn't do enough to make a football move. There's no way they're going to win this. This is just Eberflus just being stupid. Just wasting a timeout. He did not do enough to get a football. All right, bro. Eberflus got to go. He's just so incompetent as a coach. He doesn't know what he's doing. All right. The Niners right now are 5-6 and 3rd in the NFC West. They're also fighting for a playoff spot, which I'm going to pull up the playoff table here to see how it looks in terms of who they're fighting for. Let's take a look at the playoff picture. So right now the Niners sit at 5-6. They're 3rd in the NFC West. Oh my God. The Niners are currently in 11th place in the NFC. We got of course, Lions for number 1, Eagles at 2, Seahawks at 3 because they're first in their division right now, Falcons at 4, who's also first in the division, and then the Vikings at 5 as the first wild card team, the Packers at 6 as the second wild card team, and the Commanders at 7 as the third wild card team. Vikings are 9-2, Packers are 8-3, Commanders are 7-5. So then you got the Cardinals 6-5, Bucks 5-6, Rams 5-6, and Niners at 5-6, who are the 11th seed. They've got Buffalo on Sunday Night Football, which is going to be a loss, especially if Purdy does not play. If Purdy and Bosa are not back, they've got no shot to beat the Bills. I don't care who you throw out there. After the Bills, they've got the Bears. That's winnable. They've got the Rams. That's winnable. They've got the Dolphins. That's winnable. They've got the Lions. They might be cooked. They've got the Cardinals to finish off the season. That's winnable. So I think they've got at least 4 more winnable games. They're 5-6. They can win 4 of these final 5 games, and I think they can sneak. They can be at 9-8. Would 9-8 be enough for them to sneak into the playoffs? I don't know. Would 9-8 be enough for them to sneak in the playoffs? I truly don't know. I think it depends on how the Commanders go, because the Commanders are 7-5. They've lost 3 straight. If the Commanders are like around, if they lose some of their final games, which could happen with the Commanders, there's a position that could be opened up. But the Niners are so low. This is what needs to happen. they're gonna have to beat. They have the Cardinals and the Rams on their list, so they have to beat the Cardinals in that head-to-head matchup. They have to beat the Rams in that head-to-head matchup. Now, for the Bucks, you gotta hope the Bucks just fall off so you can steal that wild card spot. At the same time, while they are 5-6, they're still up for the division. So it's not over for the Niners just yet. If they can win the division, I don't know about wild card round, but they could potentially win this division. Here comes Gibbs on 2nd and 10, picking up 9. Gibbs doing what he does best. So I think do I think the Niners are cooked this season? Not yet. When your leading divisional rival is 6-5 and you're 5-6, it's not over. They can very well flip this around. And the NFC West could be a division where you win it with 9 games. You could be a 9-8 and win the NFC West this year. That's just how it's been. If it happens, it happens. So I don't think they're out of it. They're certainly not out of it for the division. Wild card round's different. It'll be difficult, but they can win the division still. 3rd and 2. Goff travels, fires, wide open. St. Brown picking up huge yardage, taking it to near midfield. 1st down, Lions. And he's flexing on the sideline of the Bears. Goff takes that snap. He saw the pressure coming from his left side. He runs to the right to buy time. Sees St. Brown get open and just fires it to him. Good play there. 1st down and 10 here for the Detroit Lions. Why did the Bears keep Eberflus? I don't know. Go at Chicago. They don't know what they're doing at all. They're going to hand this to Williams, and he's going to get dropped after picking up 2 yards. 2nd down coming up here for the Lions. You think the Bucks can steal the division from the Falcons? Yeah. I picked the Bucks to win that division, but I said the Falcons, if they just play up to their talent, could win. However, this year, the NFC West and the NFC South, anybody can take it. There's not that much of a difference in the records. Anybody can take it. The AFC North receivers killing this year, all on pace to have the best season of their career. All top 6 in receiving yards. That's great. That's great to see. 2nd and 7. Gibbs. Gibbs sees a hole. Gibbs utilizing the speed. Gibbs getting inside the 35. 1st down and 10 here for the Detroit Lions. Well, except the Cleveland receivers, yeah. Gibbs has the funniest stance. He just stands there like this. Usually you're like, okay. Like, no, okay, not even like this. Usually, as a running back, they got their hands on their knees, just like preparing to get the ball, just like resting. But Gibbs just stands like this. How did he just go from this to just, I don't know. He's just standing there. He's just standing there. Why is he standing there like that? He's standing there and can wreck your defense. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him go again. Oh, now they got him down. 2 yards pick up here. 2nd down coming up for the Lions. The Bears defense is folding. I mean, you're going up against Detroit. What else are they supposed to do? At the end of the day, if they don't give up touchdowns, that's the best you can do. If this defense does not give up touchdowns, you can live with that. Their defense is the only reason Chicago's been in games this year. If your defense can hold this Lions offense out of the end zone, you'll live with them. They can travel 90 yards if they want. If they don't get in that end zone, they don't get in that end zone. You can live with that. Who's my defensive player of the year this season? I mean, I would obviously throw TJ Watt in that conversation. Oh, they're going to have to call timeout. The Lions took a bit too long. The play clock was running down, and Dan Campbell's going to call timeout. I think rookie Caleb Williams sucks more than rookie Bryce Young. I would not agree with that. I would not agree with that at all. If you want to say the last few games he hasn't been great, but sure, but he's had his ups and his downs. And if we're going to look at, I can pull up rookie Bryce Young stats and I can pull up Caleb Williams stats right now. And then I can also look at some of the moments because Caleb has made a lot of highlight plays. Has he been the best? No. But to say he's worse than Bryce Young, rookie Bryce Young, I would not agree with that. Second and 8 here. I can pull up a rookie Bryce Young stats right now and compare it to Caleb Williams in his rookie year. Right now. 2nd down and 8. They're going to hand the ball off here, and Gibbs just finding the hole and picking up a first down and keeping his feet and driving himself inside the 20. 1st and 10 for the Lions. So here it is. Bryce Young in his rookie year played 16 games. He completed 59.8% of his passes for 2,877 yards, 11 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, a passer rating of 73.7 and a QBR of 34.1. That's what he has through 16 games. Caleb Williams, through what, 12 games this year? Caleb Williams through 12 games, because this is 12th grade. Caleb Williams completing 62.6% of his passes, 2,356, 11 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, passer rating 84.9, QBR 48.9. He has not been worse than Bryce Young. He has not been worse than Bryce Young. Let's not even pretend that's the case. He has not been worse than Bryce Young. He has the same amount of passing touchdowns in 11 games than Bryce Young had through a 16-game season. He has 5 less interceptions than that guy had all year. Better passer rating, better QBR, better completion percentage, better yards per... No, he's not worse than a rookie Bryce Young. Let's not even pretend that's the case. That's just a lie. 2nd and 7, they're going to run the ball again. And once again, Chicago just cannot stop the run game. 1st and goal here for the Detroit Lions. In the first drive, they were killing you with Montgomery. In the second drive, they kill you with Gibbs. You just can't stop this duo. They're that good. 1st and goal here for the Detroit Lions with a chance to go up 10. Obviously, the game plan is to just run the football because Chicago can't stop anything.
That is 1-2 punch. These two backs, outstanding at each phase. And Gibbs, the home run threat. He's got rare speed and burst, but Montgomery equally.
And that's going to be in the end of the first quarter. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Yeah, rookie Bryce Young had nothing around him, and Caleb has weapons and a good defense. That's fair, but even so, even if you just look at some of the moments, if you want to compare the moments where Caleb's been open versus moments where Bryce Young's been open, if you want to compare when Caleb Williams had time to throw versus when Bryce Young's had time to throw, and there was open receivers, it's still a difference. Caleb's been more consistent hitting open targets than Bryce Young was. Bryce Young was consistent even when he had time to throw, and even when receivers were open. There were times where he just wasn't hitting them. And a lot of people were saying, well, maybe he's not hitting them because he's not seeing them. Because the offensive line's that huge and he's just not seeing over the offensive line. People were saying a lot of things in his rookie year. So no, Caleb Williams has not been worse than a rookie Bryce Young. That's just not true at all. It's not. Even if you want to compare the offensive lines when Caleb's had time to throw versus when Bryce has time to throw, Caleb's been more consistent. When there's been open receivers for Caleb versus when there's been open receivers for Bryce, again, Caleb's been more consistent in hitting his targets. There's nothing you could look at that would say Bryce Young has been better than Caleb. That's just not true. You think Brian Daboll's the problem with the Giants? There's a lot of things that's wrong with the Giants. So I can't say Brian Daboll's a problem. It's just the whole organization has a problem. Everything from the GM to the owner to the coaching staff, they're just a problematic team. They're a problematic franchise. Ravens not this consistent, okay? I mean, that's the Ravens' problem. The Lions are just going to keep beating the Lions. The Ravens not being consistent ain't got nothing to do with the Lions being consistent. That seems like a Ravens issue. I don't know. Figure it out, I guess. Lions going to keep doing what they do. They have an identity, and they're going to stick with it.
Can we get out of here?
First quarter comes to an end. First quarter comes to an end. Lions up 3-0, but it's 1st and goal at the Bears 3-yard line. We'll see how this goes. Who are your wild card teams for the AFC? Second place in the AFC North. Second place in the AFC North. The Chargers, and I have to see what happens with Denver. If Denver falls off, Cincinnati or Miami will take that 7th spot. If the Broncos do not fall off, Miami and Cincinnati are just going to miss the playoffs. So, yeah, the second place winner in the AFC North, the Chargers and the Broncos. First and goal here for the Lions. Play fake. Goff looking, fire across the middle. It is caught. Laporta. Touchdown. Lions. They go up 2 possessions. And that's a tough one for Laporta. That is a tough one for Laporta. But yeah, I make sure to be specific about this. The second place person in the second place team in the AFC North will be that first wild card spot most likely. Then you've got the Chargers, and it's going to be Denver, Cincinnati, or Miami for that final wild card spot. Now I say the second place team in the AFC North because depending on how things go, it could be Baltimore or Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's schedule down the stretch is brutal. They've got Cincinnati twice, which will take on Cincy on Sunday. They got Cincy twice. They've got oh, he made that. They got Cincy twice. They got Philadelphia. They've got Kansas City. And yeah, you can talk about Cleveland again. Maybe Cleveland beats them a second time. I don't know. But they've got Philadelphia. They've got Kansas City. They've got the Cincinnati Bengals twice. Good luck with that schedule. I can read you off their schedule. I can read you off the Ravens schedule.
Come over there with some ice cold Coronas and you share some of that barbecue. That sounds lovely. Thanks for meet the neighbors. Barbecue. Got cold ribs?
Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? I'm going to pull this up right now. I'm going to pull you up. And then I'm going to pull us up.
The next icon of vacations starts
Boom.
today.
The Steelers have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more games left. So they have to take on the Bengals this Sunday. Then they've got the Browns. Then they've got Philadelphia at Philadelphia. Then they come to Baltimore. Then they have to take on Kansas City. They'll be at home for that. And then they got Cincinnati. So they got Cincy twice. They've got Kansas City. They got Philadelphia. They got us. That's their final 6 games. We haven't gone on our bye week yet, so we only got 5 games left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 games left. We got Philly coming up this Sunday. Then we go to the bye week. Fresh out of the bye week, we've got the Giants, the Steelers, the Texans, the Browns. You tell me who's probably going to win the division most likely.
Exactly right. And they're kind of a team that has the ability. Not everyone does.
If Pittsburgh wins it, all the power to them. But I don't think Pittsburgh's beating Kansas City. I don't think Pittsburgh's beating the Eagles at Philadelphia. I don't see them sweeping the Bengals. Those are 3 losses I could put right there right now on an 8-3 team that could end up being 11-6. So you're telling me Baltimore can't win 3 or 4 games? The Colts aren't out of it yet. They're a half-and-half team. I just don't think the Colts are going to be consistent enough to keep up. They're not out of it, but I don't think they're going to be consistent enough. So that's why I said the 7th seed is going to be either Denver, Miami, or Cincinnati, depending on how things go. I just don't think the Colts are going to keep up. It would be such a Raiders move to beat the Chiefs tomorrow. I mean, they did it last year. They could do it this year.
Well, Jim, you guys were talking about this Detroit running back duo of Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery.
First and 10 here for the Chicago Bears.
Sonic and Knuckles. They feel like it fits them perfectly. Gibbs being Sonic because of his speed, Knuckles Montgomery because of his strength. They are wearing the shoes of the characters today. Derek Goff talking to us about how the two of them are so special because they have zero jealousy of each other.
First and 10 here for the Chicago Bears. Chicago down 10 on the road. You've got to get something out of this drive. Get some sort of points. Caleb under center here. Gonna hand this ball off to Swift. Swift gets the edge. Swift running nicely. Gonna pick up about 8 yards. Second down coming up here for the Bears. They need DeAndre Swift to be efficient running the ball today. They need him to break off some runs. Second down coming up here for the Bears. Are any teams officially eliminated for the playoffs yet? Nope. No team has officially been eliminated from playoff contention. Not yet. Crazy, but I'm pretty sure after this week it will be the case. Also, the Lions, Bills, and Chiefs can all clinch the playoff spot this game. Well, Lions can clinch due to scenarios. Quick throw here to DJ Moore, and he gets tripped up immediately. Third down coming up here for the Bears. So yeah, the Lions, Bills, and Chiefs can all clinch a playoff spot today. Not today, this week, with a win and another team loss. And I don't remember the scenarios, but it's possible Buffalo, Detroit, and Kansas City can all clinch playoff spots if certain situations go their way. Hell, the Bills can clinch the AFC East this week. If Miami loses to Green Bay and they win, they clinch the AFC East. So we'll see what happens tonight. Third down and 4. Caleb checks it down here to Swift. Can Swift get a block? Swift's going to get a block, but there's going to be a flag. There's going to be a flag on the play that's probably going to bring this back. This might be on the Bears.
That'll be on Komet 85 as a pick play.
This has to be on Bears. It might be some sort of pass interference call or something.
Allow Swift to have space out there, but not going to be able to run into Rodriguez. You're always trying to pretend like you're running a route. This one's pretty obvious. There were 2 fouls on the play.
Jeez.
Holding number 58.
Holding on the offense and pass interference. Jeez.
10-yard penalty.
Good Lord. The 2024 NFC know its best division ever? No. No. What they're doing this year is no different than what we were doing last year.
Pretend like you're running a route.
Did you forget 3 teams in our division went to the playoffs? Nearly 4 teams. Cincinnati was very close to making the playoffs. All 4 teams in the AFC North finished with a record above 500. We don't even know Chicago may not finish with a record above 500. The Bengals finished 9-8. All 4 teams in the AFC North last year finished with a record above 500. So no, it's not even the best division in this decade. 3rd and 14. Caleb. Pressure's coming. He's going to avoid the tackle. He's trying to buy time. Caleb. Just going to fire. Downfield. Nobody there. He's just got to get rid of it. 4th and 14. Caleb tries to keep it alive. Nobody's open. Pressure was coming. He just had to throw it away at the end of the day. That's a beautiful spin move to get him out of the pocket.
Wasn't it the swim move? And now Williams knows where he is.
That should have been a flag. That should have been a flag. He hit Caleb after the play. That should have been a flag.
Injury timeout. Is it for the official?
Could be.
That should have been a penalty, but whatever.
Can't afford to lose anybody else up front. They've
Well, it's just
already had 2.
Yes.
3 really. If you count Barnes.
Barnes, Davenport. That's what we're talking about.
Everybody go down.
Feel bad for Caleb. He has no help. He has the talent, but they're just, I don't know what to tell you, man, guys. The team as a whole is just not putting it together. I think coaching's their problem. Coaching is the problem with the Chicago Bears. It's not like they don't have the talent to compete. Their coaching is so terrible. Lions right now with the football, they could really do damage. They go up 17-0 if they get together on this drive and put some points up. Chicago is showing no life offensively. Caleb's running for his life every down.
From Google Pixel.
Lions ball when we get back.
Hi, I'm Gemini.
Hi.
Gemini?
So Drew Lock is going to start versus the Cowboys.
Yes, but Louisville's
Drew Lock is the quarterback that's going to start. Good Lord.
Can I ask you silly questions?
Tell something spicy.
Drew Lock
Have you tried smelling it?
is going to be the quarterback for the Giants in this game against the Cowboys.
That's right.
Okay.
Next question.
So it's like a treadmill for hot dogs?
Exactly. The hot dogs are getting all this exercise, but
I don't want to go.
That's going to be
why don't you just
interesting.
go for 10 minutes and see how you
I think the Texans can still win their division. I expect them to win their division because the AFC South. I expect the Texans to win the division, and seeing them go one and done, same here. I think they could get caught lack. I think they're free eats for whoever takes them. If Baltimore ends up facing off against the Houston Texans in the first round, that's free eats. If the Chargers do it, if the Broncos do it, it's free eats. But to be honest, the Houston Texans are snake oil. They're snake oil. Because they're free eats, but if you're taking on the Texans in the wild card round, if you're a wild card team taking on the Texans in the first round, that means you're going to Kansas City in the second round. Like, you understand that. You understand that. If you are taking on the Houston Texans in the first round, you're going to Kansas City for the divisional round if you beat the Texans. So that's snake oil. It's like, oh yeah, we could beat this team easily, free playoff win. They're exploited. Now maybe they may be able to upset you. I'm not saying the Texans are just done, but they could get caught lacking. Like if you're the Chargers, I could see the Chargers going into Houston and beating the Texans, but guess what? That's a free ticket to Arrowhead Stadium. The Ravens, if they are in the wild card round, they got to take on Houston in the first round. That is nasty. Because I can see them beating Houston, but now you got to go to Kansas City for the divisional round. I don't know if you want to go to KC for the divisional round. if you're Baltimore, you want to win the division as the 3 seed so that you can basically set yourself up to have a home playoff game in the wild card round. You take on one of the 3 teams, whether it's Pittsburgh in the wild card round, the Chargers, or the Broncos. You take on whoever in the wild card round. If you win, you get to go to Buffalo. And now it's Buffalo and Baltimore fighting at it to see who gets to go take on that man in Arrowhead for the AFC title game. If the Steelers were to face the Texans in the wild card round, I can see the Steelers beating them. The Texans can, I'm sorry, the Steelers can, not the Steelers, but the Texans can be beat by anybody. The Texans can be beat by anybody in the playoffs right now, and it's not a good thing. Until they can get themselves figured out, which I don't know if they can at this point. They could be exploited and beat by anybody in the playoffs. Every team could beat the Houston Texans in the wild card round. Jared Goff in the offense on the field here for this 3rd drive for the Lions. Looking to go up 3 scores now and give themselves some good cushion against this Bears team that's fighting for their lives.
Territory is never good when you don't have all your equipment going.
And now I was never one to not want my mic on, Jimmy, you know. And then
What's going on, Andrew? Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, man.
another example why I'm happy to be
Do you think Ravens will beat Philly? Probably.
not down there.
Those are the type of games Baltimore usually wins.
By the way, you alluded to some of the defensive players that lost, none bigger than Aiden Hutchinson, who is still, he's optimistic he's going to make his way back. He says, so yeah, I've got a chance. And the forecast are if they were to make it all
Got a bit of a delay here because the ref's equipment just malfunctioned, I guess.
back to that game.
You got to believe to have a chance.
Yeah.
Even if it's a long shot, but I know that he's
1st and 10 for the Lions. They showed Aiden Hutchinson. It's a long shot for him to get back, but I'm going to be honest. You could have a similar situation to what happened with Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews broke his leg, or broke his ankle, broke something, and was out for a significant time, but he returned for the AFC Championship game. It's possible you can see, if the Lions get to the Super Bowl, Aiden Hutchinson could potentially come back and play. So, you got to believe. It's possible. I saw it last year. Maybe it happens with this Lions team if they get to the Super Bowl. Handing the ball off here on 1st down, and look at this. Montgomery just running the ball. Chicago can't stop anything right now. Chicago can't stop anything. They're getting cooked in the run. They're getting cooked in the pass. They can't stop anything. Can't stop anything. Not a damn thing can be stopped today. You know they're going to run, and there's nothing you can do about it. Chicago's just getting bullied. Ooh, this is you gotta be just disgusted as a Bears fan to have to see this on Thanksgiving. They can't stop anything. They can't stop anything. 1st down at the 40 or at the 39-yard line. Play action. Goff just gonna check it down to Montgomery, and look at the blocks. And he picks up another 1st down. You can't stop them. They're in they're in Chicago territory already. 2 plays already in Chicago territory. I mean, this might be one of those moments where I could end up leaving. If this gets out of hand, I'm not going to be here for the whole game. If this ends up being like 24 to nothing, depending on what happens heading into halftime, I could check out, which is perfect for me. It's Thanksgiving. 1st down and 10. Detroit, if they destroy these guys, I mean, I don't have to sit here. Detroit has not picked up a single 1st down. They haven't picked up a single 1st down. Meanwhile, the Lions are on the verge of making this 17 to nothing. Play action. Goff fires downfield. He had an open man, but the corner jumped it. Incomplete. Nearly picked off Goff. Are you streaming the Dolphins-Packers game? Unfortunately, I will not be, because I will not be home for that. Unfortunately, I will not be able to stream the Dolphins-Packers game. I will not be home for Thanksgiving. So that's why I'm here streaming this game. I'm here streaming this game because I already knew I wouldn't be here. Well, I didn't know until like last night where I was like, oh, okay, so I'm not going to be at home for Thanksgiving this year. Okay, well, I'm going to stream this game. So no, I will not be streaming the Dolphins-Packers game. 2nd and 10, handing the ball off, and again, they are struggling to stop anything. Montgomery just carrying guys, but a flag is on the play, and this might be against Chicago. They better pray this is a hold on the offense. You better pray this is a hold on the offense. If you're Chicago, you got to pray it's a hold on the offense. This might be a hold because illegal crackback. That's a 15-yard penalty. That's a bad penalty to commit if you're Detroit. Oh, wow. A legal crackback. Oh, man. Williams got called for that one. 15-yard penalty makes it 2nd and 25. If Detroit can't get off the field, not Detroit, if Chicago can't get off the field with this, buddy, just end the game now. They're just cooked. They can't get off the field with this. Oh, Lord. You can't get off the field. 2nd and 25. Nobody commit a penalty. Nobody get caught lacking. Don't do anything stupid if you're Chicago. Goff. Gonna air this out down the middle of the field. It is caught. Jesus Christ. Chicago is just done. 2nd and... Nah, they're cooked. Game over. Game over. Game over. We don't even have to wait. There's a flag on the play. You better hope it's on Detroit again. It's going to be on Chicago. I'm sure there was a hold. That looked like a hold. A personal foul. All right, Chicago, pack up. Game's over. Game's over. Game's over. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. They're about to be down 17-0. They can't make a stop. Good God. Look at this, man. Oh, my God. Oh, Chicago's just done. Cooked their season apart. This is pathetic. 2nd and 23. And then you get a 15-yard penalty, too. Oh, pack this up. I think I'm going to be out of here by halftime. I'm going to be out of here by halftime, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be out of here by halftime. I'm going to be out of here by halftime. Goff, quick throw, somehow got to the receiver. Because there was 2 defenders that tried to knock it down on a quick throw. And even so, he was still able to pick up like 8 yards. Yeah, Chicago, just go home. Go home. You're going to get blown. Go home. Go home, Chicago. The game is over. The Lions sat back and said, we're not going to lose another game here. We are not going to lose another game here. This Lions team has dominated in the second quarter. 22 touchdowns in the second quarter and a plus 122 scoring margin in the second quarter. That's first amongst everybody in the league in both statistics. Detroit is a second quarter giant. Dominance. You had a shot to strip the ball out of his hands and you couldn't get it. You couldn't get it. 1st and goal, we can wrap this up. It's about to be 17-0. Yeah, we're going to be out of here by halftime, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be out of here by halftime. So, it's nice to sit and talk with you guys for a half, but we're leaving after this. If Detroit just dominates, Chicago has shown no life. They've shown no life. I'm not sitting here to watch the second half of this. They've shown no life. Cowboys-Giants might be a better game. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be getting ready to leave. So I will not be here for the Cowboys-Giants game. 1st and goal here. Detroit's dominating. Chicago can't make a stop to save their lives. Another play fake. Another open receiver. Goff with another touch. Oh, he just missed him. Pressure was in his face, so he just got to get rid of it. Honestly, Goff, just hand it off on 2nd down. Hand it off. They can't stop the run. They've made some stops in the past game, but they can't stop the run. They can't stop the run. Let's not pretend. Just bring out Gibbs or use Montgomery. Just hand the ball off. 2nd and 3rd down, just hand the ball off. Montgomery, 10 carries for 49 yards. Gibbs, 5 carries for 52 yards. I mean, they're just taking turns beating the crap out of this defense. 218 total yards in the second quarter with 9 minutes left. Complete dominance. Complete dominance. What a spin move by Montgomery. He came close down at the 2-yard line, but a flag on the play. You better hope that's a hold. You better hope that's a hold. You better hope that's a hold. Chicago's in desperation mode. They can't go down 17-0. Yep, that's a hold on the offense. Do you think Caleb sucks? I don't think Caleb sucks. He's a rookie. My God, do you guys give rookies any time? If they're not all of a sudden just dominating the league, they suck? He's a rookie. He's played 11 games. Can we give these guys time? When Caleb had that 3 or 4 game stretch where he looked like the best quarterback in the draft, everybody was praising him. Now he's struggling again. He sucks. What is with y'all? Can y'all give quarterbacks time to develop? Not everybody's going to come in the league and just take over. It's not that football is not that easy of a sport that college kids just come on into the league and immediately take over at the quarterback position. We've seen it happen, but it's not always going to happen. Come on, guys. 11 games in, he sucks. 11 games in, he sucks. When he has shown games that he can play well, 11 games in, he sucks. Okay. All right, guys. No patience. That's why I say that sports fans have the mindsets of children. They have the patience of children. If you're not balling out immediately, you're a bust. It's 11 games into this man's career, and all of a sudden, yeah, he just sucks. When he was doing well in the middle of the season and they were 4-2, the praise was there. Now he's not doing well, he sucks. Golly. 3rd and goal. Goff. Pressure's coming quickly. He's just going to get down. Chicago's defense steps up here, makes a stop, and forces a field goal. They needed that badly, because if this would have been 17-0, they're cooked. But if the defense is going to make a stop here, the offense has to go put points up. The offense has to. The offense has to. The offense has to. They got to do something on this upcoming drive. You can't have your defense hold them to 13 points and you're not doing anything. The game is still there for the taking. Chicago gets the ball coming out of halftime. If you can go score a touchdown here, you've got a shot. 36-yard field goal kick is up and good. It's 13-0. Chicago is not out of this just yet. But damn it, can you go get something on offense? Can you go get something on offense? If you're Chicago, 13-0 is much better than 17-0. It's a 2-score game. You get the ball coming out of halftime. Go down the field, score a touchdown, and make this a game. What is the play calling? What is happening? Go do something, Chicago. For the love of God, go do something. Oh my God, they haven't picked up a single first down. Not one first down picked up, and we're near halftime. Good Lord.
Big Black Friday deals start early, online only this Thanksgiving Day. And My Lowe's Rewards members can shop doorbuster deals early online. Join for free today to get the best deals of the season. Lowe's.
Hey, girl.
Not a single first down picked up. Just taking a look at this. Not a single first down picked up. I mean, this is pathetic. Looking at it right now. Chicago, 11 total yards of offense. They've been on the field for 3 minutes and 52 seconds. 11 total yards of offense. 0 first downs. Detroit has 214 total yards, 15 first downs, 18:53 time of possession, and 13 points. I mean, what is happening? Caleb Williams, 2 of 4 for 6 yards. DeAndre Swift, 2 carries for 5 yards. Oh my goodness. Chicago, go do something.
The NFL on CBS, sponsored by Royal Caribbean. Come see. Lowe's, score more with the Lowe's app. Download now. And by AT&T, connecting changes everything. Now we put all the crew together last night. A special celebration with everyone over at Joe Muir's here in downtown. Very special evening. One of the great nights of the year. It really is. Live on the road, be able to be with all your teammates. A lot of great speeches, recognitions. Beautiful.
It was awesome. And thanks to our whole crew, team out there. They make everything so seamless. And then at the end of it, Jim Nance gets all the credit.
Not at all. Check off that. What a great job he did.
Chicago, you're down 13-0. Are you going to make this a football game or not? You're 4-7. You're fighting for a playoff spot. Are you going to even make the attempt? What is this offensive play calling? What is this offensive play calling?
Country music's hottest rising star, Grammy nominated 6 times over Shabuzi, will headline the Thanksgiving halftime show powered by Verizon, right here on CBS. Now
They just look bad.
enough times, but the Bears,
Can you go get a first down? Let's start with a first down here if you're Chicago. Get something, man.
no first downs. Now's the time.
7:15 left to go in the first half. 1st and 10 for Chicago at their own 30-yard line. They haven't moved squat from this position. Handing the ball off here to Swift. Swift's going to pick up 4 yards. Second down coming up here for the Bears.
Tracy, what do you have down there?
Jim, we saw defensive lineman Josh Pascal go into the locker room. He is right now on the sideline, no helmet. It is a right knee injury. He is questionable to return.
Yeah, and just again, we've touched on it briefly, but you got Hutchinson, you got Davenport, you got Barnes, you got Anzalone, who can come back probably at the end of the calendar year in time for the playoffs. But somehow they have been dominant, this defense, with even all those losses. They've given up just 6 points total.
Play fake here. Caleb looking downfield. He got picked. Incomplete. He was looking for DJ Moore, and he nearly got picked. Oh, my God. What is this? DJ Moore is fighting with this guy. Like, the defender is in better position for the football than the receiver. It's like the defender ran the route and the receiver's the defender in this situation. They can't get nobody open? They can't get nobody open. Is it that bad? Nobody can get open. 3rd down and 7. 0 of 2 on 3rd down. They can't move squat. You can't go back to the bench after another 3 and out. Caleb, find somebody. Pressure's coming. Caleb, find some man. Oh, my God. He has a man open there. He had a man there. You've got to make that play. Oh, boy, Detroit. Here we go with the kickoff. Oh, my goodness. Oh, God. Just awful. Just awful. Just awful. Chicago's not making this again.
Jim, everyone gets a welcome offer. So whether you're courtside trying to hit the over, or up here trying to hit the under, or hit that win with your crook. Oh, yeah, defense. All the way up here with the same game parlay. Yeah. BetMGM's got your back. Get your welcome offer and play with the sportsbook born in Vegas. Oh, these things. Really?
Get up to a $1,500 new customer offer and bonus bets when you sign up now. BetMGM. Download and bet today.
Hurry in for more of Macy's best Black Friday deals now. The comfy Miriam sofa, only $4.99. The Gallagher leather sofa, $7.99. And get up to 50% off a new mattress, plus a free adjustable base. Now at Macy's.com.
Sounds like you need to vaporize that cold. Dayquil Vapor Cool? It's Dayquil, plus a brush of Vicks Vapors.
Dayquil Vapor Cool. The vaporizing daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head, power through your day medicine.
Did you hear that crowd? Audiences agree. Gladiators from wondrously entertaining. I'm just here for the game.
End the year on a high note. Kane Brown, Jelly Bowl, host Keith Urban, and more. New Year's Eve live, Nashville's Big Bash, CBS New Year's Eve.
At home is no place to go. Some people say that stick, he says, boom, that's when two get boom, you hit him. I mean,
rooms and you too.
Good Lord. There's no game. There's no game. We are going to be out of here by halftime. There's just no game. There's no game. First down here. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just put this game to bed. Let's just put this game to bed. Oh, look, my tag's showing on my hat. Let's put this game to bed. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for the live streams. Appreciate that, man, but I ain't going to be here for long. This game is going to hell, and I'm just going to leave and get ready for Thanksgiving. So I'm leaving at halftime. The Bears, they just, oh my God. Even if your defense is doing a decent job, they're not doing a great job. I'm saying they're doing a decent job at trying to slow these guys down. Your offense is providing you with nothing. They have not picked up a single first down. You can't win like that. You can't win like this. There's nothing you can do when your offense is providing nothing. The offense has picked up 15 total yards of offense. They've ran 9 total plays and have picked up 15 yards of offense. Meanwhile, Detroit's had 23 plays in Chicago territory. I mean, you can't win like this. Good God Almighty, just end this. The Lions average 150 rushing yards a game. They have 138 right now in the first half. I mean, just put this game to bed. Goff is going to be sitting on the bench in the second half, man. He's going to be enjoying some turkey on the bench in the fourth quarter. Another first down picked up because the Lions just stink. They can't stop anything. They can't score anything. They just suck. My God, just look at this. Just look at this, man. Hey, get your paycheck and go home to your families. Get your paycheck and go home to your families. That's all I can say, Chicago. Get your paychecks, go home to your families. Happy Thanksgiving. It's just that bad. It's reached that stage. It's just that bad. Play fake here. Goff's got all the time in the world. He's just gonna throw the ball away. I'd go for it on fourth down. Apparently they didn't pick up the first down. They said he was short on 3rd and 1. They run play action. Goff just throws it in the dirt. Might as well go for it on fourth down. This is Dan Campbell. They're going to go for it on fourth down. If Chicago has any guts, you make a stop here on fourth down and get the ball back to your offense. Just hope. Lions are 10 of 16 on fourth down this season, so they're highly efficient in these cases. You know what you're going to do on 4th and 1, Goff? You're just going to hand it to Gibbs or Montgomery, whoever's out there. Just hand the ball off. 4th and 1, just hand the ball off. First down. They can't stop anybody. Montgomery leans forward for the first down. 4 minutes left. If Detroit scores a touchdown here, I can leave for halftime. Which works for me, you know. I'm cool with that. First and 10. Goff, play fake. Goff gets rid of it before he gets smacked. Incomplete pass. Nobody's there. So, are they going to say? No. I don't think. He was still in the pocket. I don't know. I don't think that's going to be intentional grounding. There's no receiver in the vicinity, so it's kind of tough in this situation. But no, they're not going to rule any. I'm pretty sure he got it back to the line. He should be fine. He should be fine. No intentional grounding here. 2nd and 10, 3:23 left. Look at that fake bravado. Like, yeah, you come on, guys, come on. Yeah, nobody's locked in. Guys just want to go home at this point. Offense is doing nothing, and defense just can't get anything going. They blitz over the middle of the field. Goff just dirts it. Incomplete, 3rd and 10, 3:20 left to go. My God, can Chicago show any sort of life?
So Owens getting the start today. Elijah Hicks inactive with an ankle. There's Gibbs being moved back. Two-way slot. Running back set with the linebackers out.
3rd and 10. Goff just airs it. just straight up airs it. Incomplete 4th and 10 here. So Chicago's defense again making a stop, but their efforts are being wasted. They've held them to 4 field goals. Is it 4 field goals? No, 3 field goals. This is their 3rd field goal attempt. So they've held them to 3 field goals. They gave up a touchdown. It is what it is. But if they kick this, it's still a 2-score game. But you can't do anything with this if your offense is doing nothing. The score could be worse than this, absolutely. The defense is doing their jobs, but the offense is responding with nothing. 16-0. 16-0, 3:11 left to go. Can Chicago go do something offensively? Anything! They have the ball coming out of halftime. If you score a touchdown here, and go for 2, it's a 1-possession game.
Hurricanes Milton and Helene. With this Small Business Saturday, November 30th, you can help. Every time you use an eligible Amex card to shop small and select small businesses,
It's just a whole bunch of nothing, man.
$1 to Hurricane
It's just a whole
recovery
bunch of
efforts.
nothing.
Helping small business communities make a comeback. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
This holiday season, Disney Plus has gifts for the whole family, like these uninvited guests, these besties, and so many more wonderful presents. Now, save big on the Disney Plus Hulu bundle with this special Black Friday offer. Just $2.99 a month for 1 year.
What if all I do for my type 2 diabetes is enough?
Literally nothing. Just nothing.
Once weekly Manjaro could help. Manjaro helps your body regulate blood sugar. And Manjaro can help decrease how much food you eat. 3 out of 4 people reached an A1C at less than 7%. Plus, people taking Manjaro lost up to 25 pounds.
Nothing.
Don't take Manjaro if you're allergic.
Nothing.
If you or someone in your family had major
Also,
multiple endocrine
yeah, it's
Stop and call your doctor right away if you have
people are calling for Eberflus' job right now on Twitter.
stomach pain or vision changes. Serious side effects may include inflamed pancreas and gallbladder problems. Taking Manjaro with sulfonylurea or insulin may raise your low blood sugar rates.
Yep, they're calling for this man's job. They're calling for Matt Eberflus' job on Twitter right now.
Side effects include nausea,
Lions can't score on the Bears. I mean, technically they are. It's not like they're not coming away with points on these drives. They got 16 points. You can't say they can't score on the Bears if you're sitting here with 16 points.
your doctor about once weekly Manjaro. What kind of firefighter are you gonna be? This life that I'm building, belonging with you. It's my job to make him firefighter my way. Fire country is all new. CBS Friday, December 6th. They catch up on Paramount.
Offense is just dead. So, as we get ready to see the Bears attempt to do something offensively again, let's take a look at the stats here. Caleb Williams, 2 of 6, 6 yards passing. DeAndre Swift, 3 carries for 9 yards. He also has 1 reception for 6 yards and is leading all the team there. The Chicago Bears have 15 yards of total offense, 0 first downs, and have had the ball for just under 5 minutes in this first half. There's 3:11 left to go, and it's a 16-point game. If Chicago was worth anything, they'd try to score some points. But again, I don't think anybody has any faith in them being able to do anything right. Once again, kickoff here. Chicago with the ball. Let's take a D. Bears start at the 30 the way they've started at the 30 the last 3 attempts. 1st and 10.
And do they have a lot of reasons to be thankful around here when you talk about their football team that has swept the country with their brand of football? 10-1, 5th best start in team history, highest scoring team in the league. Yep, and there they are feasting on that 9-game win streak. Coming into Thanksgiving Day, they've never had a streak more than 4.
Detroit's been great.
Coming into the game.
Dan Campbell may go down as the best coach in Lions history, especially if they can get to a Super Bowl. He's already making a stand because of the NFC title game last year. Well, he's getting to the NFC title game. 1st down and 10, Chicago. Go get a 1st down.
And the Bears just trying to find a way to pick up a 1st down as it goes to Kmet.
Got it to Kmet over the middle of the field. He picks up about 7. 2nd down coming up here for the Bears. At this point, you gotta get something, man. Oh my God. Under 3 left to go. 2nd and 3. They look so lackadaisical for a team that's done nothing the entire first half.
2nd and 10 start.
I mean, why not? Why not? They know they can't get a first down. I'm not going to go fast. 2nd and 3. Can you get a first down? 2nd and 3. Play fake here. Holding's going to be called, and Caleb just gets smacked again. They're going to get called on the hold. Oh, boy. Good God. This team's horrible. Oh, this team's horrible. Nah, you could fire everybody. Fire everybody. Fire everybody, man. Just fire everybody. 2nd and 13. Just forget that you had a 7-yard pickup and just put 2nd and 13. They can't get anything right. And here comes Caleb. He's going to try to force the pass potentially, and they might get picked off here. 2nd and 13. Ball at the 27. Caleb takes the snap. Pressure's coming. He fires to his left. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. Where is he throwing the football? Nobody's there. Nobody's there. 3rd and 13. 2:12 left until I can get out of here. 0 first downs in an entire half. 22 total yards of offense in an entire half. I mean, my God. You stink. You've got to stink to perform this poorly. Oh, my goodness. 3rd down and 13. Have no faith you can do anything here. Pressure's coming. Caleb, I don't even know what he's doing at this point. Caleb's going to try to pick it up with his legs. Obviously, he's going to be short. Get off the field. Get off the field. Get off the field. You kind of have to do something here. Do they go for this here? 4th and 2, you have to do. You can't go into halftime with nothing. You've got to go for this 2-minute warning. You've got to go for this. You've got to go for this, man. You've got to go for this. You can't pick up a first down. You can't pick up a first down. You're a 4-7 team going against a 10-1 team. Go for it. Nothing to lose at all. Might as well. I mean, what do you have to lose? Absolutely nothing. You have absolutely nothing to lose. Go for it. 2-minute warning, and I can get the hell out of here.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
I overdid it. Like a showboat, I just overdid it. This time of year, there's one workshop on everyone's mind. The one that spends the whole year making toys and gifts. The Home Depot Kids Workshop. Teaching those...
If they get points, you stay in? Potentially. Potentially, if it's a field goal, no. But if they get a touchdown, potentially. I could potentially stay, but if it's just a whole bunch of nothing, I'm going. I got to get ready for Thanksgiving after all.
When I was younger, my calling was to play football. But as I grew older, I realized life isn't about how many people you can knock down. It's about how many people you can lift up. At Ram, our calling is to build game-changing trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Right now during the Ram Black Friday sales event, get $5,000 total cash allowance on the purchase of most 2025 Ram 1500 trucks. Hurry to your local Ram dealer today.
The Crown Royal Rig is the ultimate tailgate machine. 18 wheels.
I'm curious, as a football fan, why is Joe Burrow concerned about his wrist and weather for Steelers-Bengals game on Sunday? Why is he concerned about his wrist and the weather? Because he's worried about his wrist because he had a wrist injury he had a season-ending wrist injury last year, and there have been reports, or at least some talks, that he still hasn't felt 100% comfortable with that wrist. He's had some moments here and there where the wrist has felt sore and it's affected him. So maybe in terms of the weather, whatever. But if in terms of his wrist, it makes sense for him to be concerned about that because you're coming off of said injury. You don't want to re-injure an injury that already took you out for a season last year. So that is a concern for him. It's 4th down. You've got no choice but to go for it. They can't pick up a first down. Also, if they don't get it here, the game's over. 17 of 26 on 4th downs this season. 4th down. Caleb floats it. Pass interference. No flag is called. This game's over. This game's over. On 4th and 3, you're looking for the deep ball down the field. There's no short routes. Nobody over the middle of the field. Dude, no. You had a man over the middle of the field. What the? Okay, game's over. Game's over. Game's over. Game's over. All right, guys. It's been fun. Detroit's going to put this game on ice. That's game. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Once we get to halftime, I'm out of here. I don't even know. Why are you going for a shot? When are our quarterbacks going to stop taking these deep shots on 4th down? 4th and 3, you're looking for a deep shot. You just need to pick up the 1st down. Why? Why? Montgomery running the ball. Just dragging a defender as he picks up extra yardage. 2nd down here. Detroit has all the momentum in the world. They can make this 19-0. And we could just be sitting here saying, oh, okay, well, that's just game. Oh, my God. There's highlights for what? There's no Chicago highlights. I guess it's just going to be talking about Detroit. Where's the highlights for Chicago? Stopping them from scoring a bunch. Stopping them from scoring touchdowns, but giving up all these field goals is their highlight of the game. They haven't done anything offensively. They haven't even picked up a 1st down. Incomplete on 2nd and 7. 3rd down coming up here. He was looking for Laporte. The ball gets knocked down. Incomplete. 3rd down here with 1:12 left to go, but who the hell cares? Chicago's not going to do anything with the ball after all. Caleb Williams is 3 of 9 passing. 3 of 9 passing. Oh, boy. 3rd down and 7. Pressure's coming. Goff's got to get rid of it quickly. He gets it to St. Brown, but St. Brown is going to be short, so it's going to be 4th down here. And Chicago's going to call a timeout, apparently. So if you're the Lions, you might as well go for a 4th down. They're not going to stop you. You might as well go for it on 4th down. I don't know if you heard, we could have another snow game. Yep, I heard the Bills have a snowstorm approaching there this week. So, yeah, it might be another snow game with the Niners and Bills, I heard. 4th and 1, easy money. You know what you should do. You know how it should go. And they got to jump. Easy 1st down. Easy 1st down. They got to jump. They got to jump. Easy 1st down. Easy 1st down. Chicago's just awful. Just awful. Just awful. Just awful. Just awful. Just awful. And this first half, everybody's ready for Thanksgiving at this point. Just awful. Okay, just awful. Just awful. 1st and 10. Let's put this game to bed. They go score a touchdown. I can go close this out. Hand the ball off. Still struggling to stop the run. Montgomery picks up about 5. 2nd down here for the Detroit Lions. Chicago's calling a timeout for what? For what? What are they calling a timeout for? What are they calling a timeout for? For what? You don't have any more timeouts left. There's a minute left. You're not getting the ball back. What are you calling a timeout for? Where? Tony, where? If Detroit runs the ball twice, where's the possibility? Unless you're saying they're going to throw the ball and there's going to be 2 incompletions. Why wouldn't they just run the ball so they pick up the 1st down? 2nd and 6. Goff checks it down. Screen pass to the 10. He fumbled the ball? What the hell? Well, you know what? That's one way. That's one way you can get the ball back. I'm sitting here saying, how are they going to get the ball back, Tony? Simple. They fumble the ball. How did that get out? How the hell did Gibbs fumble that? How did Gibbs fumble that? Jeez. What a shot. Yeah, maybe the Giants-Cowboys game won't be so bad. It'll be more entertaining than this because you have two trash teams going up against each other. Trash against trash can be entertaining because they're both bad that you're going to see some wacky plays. Wow. Detroit just gives the ball there. That's crazy. Chicago's going to do nothing with the football. Chicago's going to do nothing with the football offensively. But again, give credit to the defense. If this defense is not doing what they're doing right now, they should be down 30 right now. They should be down 30 right now. It's 16. The defense has done everything possible to try to survive here. It's this offense that's done nothing. And now I'm supposed to believe, starting at the 6-yard line, they're going to do something. 1st and 10. Go ahead. Caleb takes the snap. Looking towards his left. Fires down the middle of the field. It's caught. Oh my God, they got a first down. They got a first down. The first down of the game. They got a first down. Woo! 1st and 10. First down of the day, and it's coming with 38 seconds left in the first half. The hell is this team doing? Just overthrowing his receiver, taking a shot down the field. Caleb took a shot. No flag on the play. 31 seconds left. Might as well keep airing it out, I guess. Caleb's been taking a lot of shots here. That's a bang-bang play. No flag on a play. That's fine. 2nd and 10. 31 seconds left. Don't even know what you do with this. You're targeting the sidelines, obviously, because you have no timeouts. Caleb takes a snap. Another deep shot. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Flag on the play, though. But 3rd and 10. Illegal contact on the defense. It's going to make it a first down automatically. So there's 26 seconds left with a first down. You move 5 yards. Not a good throw by Caleb. It's 2 outside. The receiver would have to make a damn near impossible. It'd have to be one of the most difficult catches you can make in a situation like that. 1st and 10 at your own 25-yard line with 26 seconds left. Lions playing prevent defense. Caleb just checks it down the middle of the field as if they have the time to do that. Just so dumb. Now they got to go try to spike this. 15 seconds left. They're not going to get this in time. 10 seconds left. So now you got 2 plays. You got to see if you can go pick up 10, and then you got to go for a Hail Mary. You got to see if you can go pick up 10, and then you got to get a Hail Mary. Why would you fire that ball over the middle of the field? Why would you fire that ball over the middle of the field? Chicago doing absolutely nothing. It's just a joke. Just give credit to the defense for playing so well and holding them to under 20 in the first half. They should be down 30 right now. They should easily be down 30 right now, but the defense has done everything in their power to keep this game alive. It's a 2-score game. I repeat, it's a 2-score game. Somehow it's a 2-score game.
I'm telling you, 10 out of 4. Pascal's out. We already talked about Hutchinson. You might have a chance to come back. Davenport, they lost. Another defender, Barnes, early in the year. Those are 3 or 4 of their top guys, and they're still playing great defense. Just testament to that man, Dan Campbell, and what he's done.
Lions players back on his feet. We're going to step away for a quick break.
3rd and 3, 9 seconds left. Can't wait to get the heck out of here.
West knows NFL fans are obsessed with every single detail. That's why we power next
last long. Get this Apple Watch for $149. This Hot Wheels set for $20. And so many more deals you desire. Shop Walmart Black Friday deals.
See if there's any other news for some of these other games.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a robust card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and turn everyday purchases into extraordinary trips. And get access to over 1,300 airport lounges where you just check in and chill out. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your world?
Next Thursday on CBS.
What do you say we give him a little holiday cheer?
It's the CBS holiday event.
Nope.
Decorations you can steal.
See it coming.
I didn't know it was bring your grandma to work day.
We didn't tell your grandma, because I don't like it.
Granny's got a mouth on her.
They're not gonna know what hit him.
Matlock is all new CBS next Thursday, 9, 8 Central, and streaming on Paramount Plus. Tracker, new Sunday on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
No updates here.
Welcome back to Ford Field as the Bears and Lions meet for the 20th time on
You only got 2 plays you can run here. You have to target the sideline. 9 seconds left. Target the sideline. Target the sideline. What is he doing? All right, go to halftime. Go to halftime. Go to halftime so I can leave. Final play at a half. Final play of me in this live stream here. What would have happened if he would have caught that? He wouldn't have gone out of bounds. What type of idiotic decision is this? Oh my God, they're so dumb. This team is a waste of time. This team is a waste of time. They're so damn awful. They're so awful. Final play, and then I can call it a day. 4th and 3, 3 seconds left. I don't even know if Caleb's got an arm to go throw 70 yards, but we about to find out. 4th and 3. He just yeets it out of bounds. All right, guys. So, don't go. Bears get the ball at a... Nah, I'm good. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Lions up 16-0 getting to halftime. Bears do get the ball coming out of half. But me, I ain't sticking around for this. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Make sure to spend time with your family. Just enjoy the moment. Have some laughs. Have some good food. And just enjoy the day. Enjoy the day for the most part. I will see you guys later. Okay? I gotta go get ready for Thanksgiving myself because I'm not gonna be home for that. So I gotta go prepare for that. You guys take care. Be sure to stay safe. And peace out.